This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense is up first today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid game.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Reed. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Bringing pressure. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. So Notre Dame's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. He saw him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st and 10 play coming up. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
It's third down for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw off the play fake.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Looking to pass, it's Carr. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you gotta have to come up with and make a catch.
Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's low. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense readies for play number 10 in this drive. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. What a catch! They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Carr. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
First down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. To the air, it's Carr. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the ground, it's Moss. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Concepcion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Grab near the sticks. It's Pauling. And the game just good enough for a first down.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
Punt team ready to boot it away.
On to kick it away.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. He'll hand it off. Fighting him off. Moves the ball up to the 30.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They try to sneak it for the first. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Back to throw. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's low. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted up perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Heading left after the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here for this offense. Takes the ball, tries the right side here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Now it's second down here. Dropping back. It's Reed. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. On the ground, it's Moss. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the first down. He gets loose. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Second down after that previous play. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Caught near the sticks, it's Concepcion. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
The Aggies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now the important point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they lead 17-3.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 17, Notre Dame 3.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18.
First and 10.
And now the handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. The last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Tough position here, 2nd and long from their 11. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And here comes the punter onto the field.
On to kick it away.
And here's the return. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at the 28. Looking for some space. It's Moss. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial third down play after that completion. And he'll set up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the tailback's got it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a deep shot to the left side? That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain. Second down after that completion. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Aggies will send the punt team onto the field. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. A pre-snap motion from the offense. He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Why can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
No gain on the play. Second down.
So they get nothing on the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. And he's got it again. Quick spin on the run. Refuses to go down. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. To throw, it's Carr. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's low. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
Third down coming up.
The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on 3rd down? QB keeps it himself. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. The shotgun running play called. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Here's the 2nd down play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. The offense begins this drive, backs to their own goal line, set up at the 3. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
But throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The back's got it. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Reed. Looking right, this one caught.
The first down pass, complete to the wideout. Pickup of 5. 2nd down coming up.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved in catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the 2nd half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Catch made by the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
He's got room to run. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
And I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Reed. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. Trying to run it, it's Moss. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense just grinding away here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a two-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Let's it fly out of the wideout. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact.
Pass interference. Defense.
Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's low.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's low. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here. He'll try a pass here. Pulls it in. It's Pauling. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
A 4th quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
To throw, it's Carr. Looking downfield near the end zone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down. To the air, it's Carr. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Irish. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on fourth down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
And now they'll set up for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Extra point good. They trail now 17-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Owens. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Dropping back, it's Reed. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Quick, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
The Aggies will have to kick this away. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Steps into this one, and it's a boomer. Wow. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking for a late, deep throw. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock is stopped.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. But, man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. That's caught. It's low. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
What was the quarterback thinking here? There's just absolutely no way you can take a sack in this situation. And now it's 4th down.
Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it near the end zone. The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw.
And he's in. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team that they're fighting to the very end.
And now the critical extra point attempt. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. They still need this extra point to tie.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Takes the handoff, runs it off left tackle. Breaks free with room to run. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be 1st down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 55-yard field goal attempt for the win. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 55-yard field goal attempt for the win. And the kick is good from long range. A walk-off game winner. Well, Kurt, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.